Hey everybody, Adam Robert Young here. I know it's been a while, but I'm back and I've got some awesome news which I'm going to share with you right at the end of this video. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you 5 awesome places where you can take really scenic cityscapes of Brisbane, particularly around sunrise and sunset. You can do some time lapses, all that kind of thing. So let's get started. Next to the Brisbane sign at South Bank is a Victoria Bridge abutment. This arch, part of the former Victoria Bridge, was built in 1896 and is a great spot to take photos of the city with the new Victoria Bridge leading across the river to it. Even if you're not taking photos, this spot's great to watch the day become night as the lights come on across the city, and you may recognise this spot from my video on how to make a day-to-night photo. A 20-25 minute walk along the river down through South Bank. Keep going along the river. It's a beautiful scenic walk with a lot of rest areas along the way. And eventually you'll come to our second vantage point, and that is Kangaroo Point. You'll probably see some stairs along the cliffs where you'll see people rock climbing. And if you go up those stairs, you'll find yourself here in this pavilion. The views from this pavilion are absolutely amazing, and this is actually one of my favorite spots to take photos of the city. Check out this view. If you don't come up the stairs but instead continue another 50 meters along the river, well, and you end up here down by the river on the rocks, where you've got this grass, the rocks, all of these interesting things in the foreground where you can make some different kind of compositions with the city in the background. If you do go up to that pavilion at the top of the cliffs, you can keep walking along River Terrace towards the city, and you'll come to another great vantage point on Kangaroo Point called Bar Spritz. They do a mean chocolate cannoli, and the coffee's okay, but it's really all about that view. Keep going straight along River Terrace, and before long you'll come to the Story Bridge. Keep walking across that and cross the pedestrian underpass at the other side, and you'll come to vantage point number 3, Bowen Terrace. So I've just walked across the Story Bridge and under the underpass, which gets you to the other side, and that brings me to this spot, which is another great spot for taking cityscapes of Brisbane City, particularly with the Story Bridge. And if you walk a little bit further down here, that'll take you to Wilson's Outlook, which was probably one of the most popular spots for taking cityscapes of Brisbane City with the Story Bridge in them. Well, this is Wilson's Outlook, but unfortunately the park is actually surrounded by a fence and under construction. So not the best timing to do a video about it. But anyway, you can see the view is pretty damn nice. So I find that Wilson's Outlook is particularly good for morning sunrises, and it's the one that I used for the time-lapse in my very first YouTube video. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day for now, so there's still 2 more spots that I want to take you to, but I'm going to have to do that next time. Not another video, stay here. Okay, so it's day 2 and it's a completely different day from yesterday. I'm here by the William Jolly Bridge and the cycleway which goes all the way along the river by the city. This isn't actually the spot I'm going to show you, however. The spot that I want to take you for number 4 is just at the top of this path that runs up from the foot of the William Jolly Bridge on the north side. About a 5-minute walk from South Bank Station along Vulture Street is the final city view location. It's easy to miss as you have to find a particular gap in the fencing of an overpass that crosses the M3 motorway. Okay, so here we are, one of the best spots in Brisbane to take the cityscape with the traffic going along the M3, particularly around sunset and dusk. That's the gap right there. That's where you want to be to get the really good shots. I'm going to show you some of those shots in a moment. It's also really good for light trails with the traffic streaming along the M3. So I'm just going to go and get set up and we'll see some of the images in a bit. This is a great spot to make time-lapse videos of the motorway with the city in the background, and I think it's a great visual as day becomes night and the cars start to turn on their lights. For stills, set a slow shutter speed of 15 to 30 seconds to get really impressive light trail photos. So there you have my top 5 sunrise and sunset cityscape locations for here in Brisbane. And that brings me to the really exciting news that I've just been dying to share with you. And that is that I've actually started my own company called BME Lens. And what that is it's actually a company we're going to take people on photographic workshop tours. So what is that? That is that we're going to take people to all of the great spots in and around Brisbane, but then to help you to learn to take better photographs so that you can really make the most of these beautiful spots. So whether it's mobile phone photography or you want to learn how to use the functions of your camera, you want to learn how to do street photography, landscape, whatever it is you want to do. Also Photoshop, Lightroom, we can help tailor make a specific workshop for everything that you want to actually learn. So I'm really excited about it. I've put all the links down below, so it'd be great if you can check out the Instagram, the website, whatever you want to do. And it'd be even greater if you can join us on one of these tours. It's going to be a lot of fun and I'm really looking forward to it. So that's it for me today. Really be great if you check out some of these locations from this video. If you do, let me know in the comments about how you found them. Did you take some really amazing photos? And no matter what, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.